Diane Daniel here with the Deville Buzzz podcast, coming to you live from the Blue Rose Art Bistro in downtown Douglasville, sponsored by Enjoy Life Cleaning Services and the Blue Rose. And please help me in welcoming our guest for today, Dr. DJ.
Hey there.
Hello.
Hey.
I'm going to share a little
Thank you.
I'm going to share a little bit about you, Dr. DJ, if you don't mind.
I don't.
You are the CEO of the Writing Pad.
Mm-hmm.
It's writing, editing, and a consulting firm focusing on proofreading, editing, and customized writing.
Yes, ma'am.
You are an award-winning assistant professor at Liberty University.
I am.
A subject matter expert with expertise in leadership and management, and a dissertation content specialist and reader at Concordia University.
Yes.
Wow, that's all you.
Yes, that's me. I can't believe it. Where do I find the time?
I don't know how you do it, but you also serve on several boards and committees.
Yes.
You're the president of ABWA. The
ABWA in the house, y'all.
You are also a member of the Junior League of Douglas County and the Douglas County Chamber Diplomat, and an executive committee member at the Women in Business Council in Clayton County.
Yes.
And there's more. Believe it or not, there's more. I could go on and on.
Yeah.
But thank you for being here today. I really
My pleasure.
appreciate it.
Thank you for having me.
Absolutely. Now,
Yes.
every week we bring on an influencer from Douglas County.
Mm-hmm.
And so this week it is you.
Wow, I never thought of myself like that.
Absolutely. So you're the current president of ABWA.
I am.
So tell us a little bit about what is ABWA.
So ABWA stands for the American Business Women's Association, and our mission is to bring together businesswomen of diverse occupations and to provide opportunities for them to help themselves and others in personal and professional development, such as leadership, education, networking support, and national recognition.
Wow.
Yes.
Now, if I wanted to learn more about ABWA or come to one of your meetings, you guys have monthly meetings.
Yes, we do. We have monthly meetings.
Mm-hmm.
We meet the fourth Tuesday of every month. Next week we meet at Gabe's downtown. And so not only do you get a plethora of knowledge, you get to eat good too. So
Absolutely.
yes,
Gabe's is amazing.
I love Gabe's. And so our dinner meeting fee is $25.
Okay.
But also we are in the middle of a membership campaign.
Okay.
So that started September through November. So we are seeking you, ladies and leaders, to join ABWA Douglas County Charter Chapter.
Okay. And what is a membership? What does that entail? So if I wanted to become a member, what does that look like?
So if you become a member, first you do have local dues, which are $36 a year, but you also must join our national organization for $115 a year. And that's where a lot of additional opportunities come from. So some of that is lifelong learning. You know, if you're like me, I am a lifelong learner. I believe in learning every day, and I do learn something new every day. But ABWA gives you that opportunity to learn online, you know, with our busy schedules and not being able to go to, you know, any type of campus per se. You can get all of your life lessons such as Six Sigma, Lean, how to be heard, you know. If you want some opportunities to, I guess, focus on your career, there's some career learning opportunities. So it's a plethora of information and very well worth every dollar.
Okay. So if I wanted to come to just check it out, right?
Mm-hmm.
Would I be able to just purchase a ticket to come to the dinner this Tuesday at Gabe's and listen to the speaker? I know you guys have guest speakers on each once a month, right?
Yes, we do.
At the dinners. So could I just come and participate in that and kind of see if I liked
And yes,
what ABWA is about?
Yes, and we encourage potential members to come to one of our networking meetings. But there is a fee of $25, and you can register online at abwadc.org in advance, so we can have that head count. But it is a good opportunity to see what we're doing, to see who's involved, and just get connected.
Okay, wonderful. So how long has ABWA been in Douglasville? Is this chapter, has it been here for decades?
So we've been here, decades. You can say decades, 36 years.
36 years,
But
okay.
nationally, we just celebrated 70 years.
Wow.
70 years nationally. So it's been a mainstay in the communities and communities across the nation.
Okay.
Yeah.
Now, recently you attended a conference.
I did. I had an opportunity to attend the ABWA National Conference in Kansas City, Missouri. Oh my goodness, it was about 1,000 of, well, maybe about 500 plus there. I won't say 1,000, but 500 plus.
Okay.
And it gave me the opportunity to learn more about ABWA, even though I'm the president here. You know, I'm a new president, been a member for about 3 years, but gave me an opportunity to meet people across the nation who are doing some good things in their community, just as we are.
Wonderful. Now, if you could say, what is the one thing that you have taken away from being a member of ABWA over the past 3 years? What would you say is the biggest gift that you've received from being a part of the organization?
I would say enhancing my leadership skills. Hence, I'm the president. When I initially joined, I was not vying for the president position. So you see, as you continue to grow and develop yourself in organizations such as ABWA, you end up being in positions that you didn't plan to be, but you are humbled to be in, because I am the servant leader. So I serve our members and our community.
Yes. That is so awesome. Thank you so much, Dr. DJ. But
You're welcome.
you are also the owner of the Writing Pad.
I am.
So tell me a little bit about what is the Writing Pad.
Well, you know, the Writing Pad started about 10 years ago, and I just started because I was working on my doctorate at the time. And then as soon as I finished, my committee chair said, can you help other students? So it started out working on dissertations, yes, helping students, making sure that they have everything in that dissertation they need to pass. You know, don't worry about trying to save the world. You want to pass and get your doctorate. So that's how it started. And then it morphed into something else, like writing resumes and bios and things of that nature. I have one client that I do nothing but PowerPoint presentations for them. They give me the content, I make it pretty, and it looks good. So sometimes you don't even realize all the skill sets that you have until you start doing it.
Wow.
Yes.
And you're also a published author.
I am also a published author. Of course, from the dissertation came my book, first book, Managing Time on Purpose. And then today is Time Management Tuesday, so I have to put that in right quick.
Absolutely.
Yes.
And hopefully you'll share your
I
Time
will be
Management
happy to
Tuesday
share
tip
something.
with us.
Yes, I will. I also have Women Everywhere Level Up and Lead book that's done with 10 other ladies, and a journal that accompanies that. And my latest book is, oh, you have a copy right there.
I do. Look at that.
Is Kiss Destiny Fears Goodbye. So this is the book that I'm promoting now. It's 4 authors in it, and we are actually focusing on helping women kiss their destiny fears goodbye. And some of those fears are, guess what? Walking in your purpose. A lot of us don't walk in our purpose. We ignore what we're supposed to be doing in this life. But once you do a true assessment, you'll know what you're supposed to be doing and work towards that. Another thing we talk about is exercising, health. A lot of times, you know, we don't want to get our hair messed up. Yes, I don't have any hair right now, but I used to have a perm. So that was a problem. But being able to exercise and still maintain your beauty. And one other author is actually talking about communicating, learning how to communicate in public, learning how to be confident when you are speaking. And then, of course, I talk a little bit about time management. So we are actually having a live Facebook mini tour on Sunday, October 20th at 6 p.m. And so you can register on Eventbrite, KISS Mini Tour. If you find that word, you will have an opportunity to join us.
Okay.
Thank you.
Wonderful. So would you like to share one of your could you share the tip from today?
I can.
I love that. Okay.
So let me just say this. Most of the tips that I share are very impactful and do benefit some of my followers and even myself, because I do follow my own tips. But today's tip is a little bit funny to me. So sometimes we need a break from our daily routines. When was the last time you captured a silly and fun moment of your life that made you laugh? And then I'm asking readers to post one of their pictures, fun pictures, under my thread, just to say, you know, we need to relax sometimes because we're always busy. So you got to put some fun in there in between.
I love that.
So that was the purpose of that one.
That's perfect. And we'll actually have to capture a funny picture after this podcast.
Absolutely.
And post it.
I would love to do that.
So many things. Wow. I mean, it's just amazing to be able to sit down with you and talk about all of the things that you have going on. Mm-hmm. And I just wanted to recap a little bit of that. So ABWA, if we want to find out more about the organization, where could we go to find that out online?
So you can go to abwadc.org to learn about our local chapter and consider joining and looking and actually assessing how the benefits can impact you, your life, your business, whether you work for corporate or an entrepreneur. You also can go to abwa.org to learn about national, which is, the overarching organization that oversees us. But I also wanted to mention a couple of fundraisers that ABWA is doing in the community, and we hope you can join us. One of them is the Belt Charity Sale. So we're selling these tickets for $5. Yes, $5. And your $5 will get you what? 25% off designer brands. If you are one of the first 100 in line on Saturday, November 9th at 7 a.m., but you better come before, you have an opportunity to win gift cards between $500 and $1,500. So check us out. $5. You can get that from any of the ABWA members or myself, but if you just send us a message, we'll be happy to coordinate that with you. Also, we love our mascot pecans, okay? These range from $10 to $12 plus the PayPal fee, of course. These are glazed pecans here. They're Georgia grown. That's why we like to support, and they are absolutely delicious. So we put our first order in, and we are waiting for your orders. And you can also order online at abwadc.org or get it from one of our members.
Okay.
Yes.
I love it.
One last thing.
Yes, go
We
for
are
it.
doing a wine fundraiser on November 19th. So it's kind of like an evening of intrigue, mystery and wine tasting and non-alcoholic tasting for those who don't drink wine. But it's $25 and it helps benefit our education fund.
I love this. All the fundraisers that ABWA has. Shopping.
Yeah. Shopping. We love to shop.
Eating.
We love to
some
eat
pecans.
and have to eat.
And wine. That's a perfect combo.
Perfect combo. In addition to hanging out with some fabulous women, having an opportunity to network your business and what you do, and just giving back to the community overall. Yeah.
So, we talked about ABWA. We talked about the Writing Pad. Now, you're a woman of success. Now, tell me, how do you overcome challenges and obstacles? How do you look? What is your lens in regards to that? When you have a problem, how do you get through it?
Well, first I try to dissect it and assess it and see how it's going to impact me overall, to try to get through that. But most often I handle it, whatever that strategy or solution is going to be, and I move on. So I leave challenges behind me once I quickly solve them and move to the next thing, because I don't like to sit and sulk about that, because how I'm going to move forward if I'm thinking about the past all the time. And one of the things I was talking to some people about the other day is first of all, my purpose is to serve. So I truly believe that God put me here not to have all of the challenges that many people experience, because I'm here to help them, whoever comes across my path, and I get an opportunity to talk. So my challenges are minimum compared to others, because I'm here to help and serve.
Awesome. I love that. And you said no sitting and sulking.
No sitting and sulking.
No sitting and sulking.
Maybe just a couple minutes and then move on. We got to get through it. 30 seconds and move on.
I love that.
Yeah.
Thank you so much for sharing that. Sometimes we see people that have reached a level of success and we're like, oh, well, for them it's just perfection, right? But that's not always the case.
No, never.
And kind of how you handle problems and how you process them. And I think that's really important to know that.
It is. It is processing it.
Growth happens through the process.
Through the process.
So I love that. But thank you so much for coming out today and sharing.
Oh, my pleasure.
We are
Thank you.
actually going to be giving away some of your books.
Yes.
So we're actually asking our online audience, if you share this video, we are actually going to select a winner here in our audience, and we're also going to select a winner online. So share this video and you may be selected to win Kiss Destiny Spears Goodbye, which is an amazing book by 4 authors.
Yes.
And, we are so blessed and privileged to have you here today. So thank you for coming out.
Thank you. And may I make another statement, please?
Absolutely.
Well, first of all, I just want to thank you and Omar for asking me to be on, but I also want to thank you for being a mainstay in our community, especially with your upcoming event, Knockout Cancer. You know, I've already bought my ticket and registered. I don't know about throwing that ball, but I'm going to try to do it because I want to help you. But just thank you. As you know, we recently lost a friend. And I just think that people like you that keep breast cancer and any type of cancer at the forefront is what we need to try to help find a cure. You know, so, but thank you.
Thank you. I appreciate that.
Yes.
You caught me off guard.
I'm sorry. I didn't mean to.
I may cry.
Yes. Yeah.
But the Knockout Cancer event is actually coming up. It's coming up at the mall, October 27th.
Yep.
And thank you, Dr. DJ,
You're welcome.
kind of talking about that a little bit. So the reason for the event is it's sponsored by Enjoy Life Cleaning Services and Vineyard Street Bowl Classic. We have a lot of families that are going through cancer treatment in Douglasville, and we have partnered with an organization. It's called Cleaning for a Reason. So we actually sponsor 2 cancer patients a month for 2 months and provide cleaning services.
Yes.
Right now we're booked up until December, and we would like to sponsor more families that are having to battle cancer. And so what we're doing is we put together a fundraiser on October 27th. There's vendors opportunities. If you're a small business in Douglasville, great opportunity because it will take place at the mall. So it will actually give you an opportunity to promote your product or your business there for a low cost. And you could go on to enjoylifecs.com and click on the tab Knockout. And there's actually the sponsor opportunities, vendor opportunities, and also to play. So we're going to do the game of Knockout Basketball. Any school-age children from 5th to 12th grade, it's free for them. But if you'd like to participate as an adult or as a business, you can actually sponsor and have your business come out. And all of the proceeds from that are actually going back into our cleaning program.
Fantastic.
So we could provide more services for our cancer patients. So
right. Good deal.
We're very thankful for that.
Yes.
But thank you for bringing that up.
You're welcome.
And we did recently lose someone very close to our heart. That was a leader in our community.
Absolutely.
So.
Absolutely.
Oh my goodness. Okay, so thank you so much, everyone. Yes, thank you. But we're going to be actually bringing MJ on in a few minutes, and she's going to tell us about all of the exciting things going on in Douglasville. We are blessed to actually do our live broadcast here at the Blue Rose, and you know, Michelle is instrumental in that.
Very instrumental.
If we're giving out shout outs, she definitely needs one.
Yes, she does.
She is really instrumental in bringing people together. For example, one of the artists on exhibition here today is Shawn Ray.
Yes.
And she does beautiful work.
Gorgeous work.
You know, she's told me that she was just driving by one day with her art in her van, and she stopped in and met with Michelle. And Michelle just embraced her with open arms. And the next thing you know, she has her show on display here. So, you know, thanks so much, Michelle, from the Blue Rose.
Yes.
Thank you so much for supporting local artists and all that they do here. And she's actually going to come on now and tell us a little bit about what's going on in Douglasville.
Hey, Michelle. Hey, girl. Hey.
Awesome. God is doing amazing things today. We're just so blessed to have another day. I want to say, first of all, thank you to DJ. I know you talked about all the things that DJ has done in the community, how she has impacted businesses in the area, and now she is the queen over at ABWA doing her thing. But what I do want to say is, I have, again, you always get these guests that I have a personal connection to. She is my chamber diplomat. When I first got here as a business owner, didn't really understand the importance of the chamber. She did not let me give up on that. She made me give up on that thought, and pushed me to really say, oh, Michelle, the chamber can really help in so many ways. And I'm so thankful for her for pushing me. And every business that's out there, it's really important to be involved in the chamber.
Absolutely.
And it does so much for your business. They help promote it. They provide all kinds of workshops. I mean, every time you turn around, there's something going on with the chamber. So shout out to the chamber. The other thing that I wanted to say personally, I know she probably didn't really get into it a lot, but she has also been amazing with our staff here. meaning from the standpoint of just coming here and giving us constructive criticism, which is always great. But she also came aboard, and anybody out there that has an interest in this, helped us with customer service, with how to treat your customers, just how to flow in the atmosphere of a restaurant, and it's been very helpful. The restaurant business is very interesting because it's constantly changing.
Yes.
But we learned some great tools from her. So let's give Dr. DJ a hand for that.
Thank you.
Because she doesn't just walk the walk, she doesn't talk the talk, she walks the walk. All right, so I'm here to bring you all of the news that's happening in DVille, like what's going on this week in DVille. And I've got a small sheet of paper, as you can see now. I'm getting a little bit fancier. I'm using the guest check to give you these things, okay? I'm going to work on that, Dr. DJ.
Okay.
But for those that like dogs, how many dog lovers out there in the audience and also out there at home? Well, don't miss out on October the 18th, the Georgia Fall Classic Dog Show. It's happening at the Atlanta Expo Center in South. It's not here, but it's in the area, and we think it's important to participate. And if you're a dog lover, all my Douglasville dog lover owners, you need to be there and be a part of that, and we're excited about that. So that's happening at 6 p.m., from 8 to 6 p.m. on that day. This Saturday is chili what?
Cook-off.
So those who got the best chili in town, you need to be there and check it out. It is the 19th annual one, so they've been doing it a pretty long time in Douglasville. I don't know who, I know we've competed. We haven't won it yet, but they've made
This
some
is
amazing,
your year.
This is our year. Amazing chili. And so everybody should just participate. It's happening on October the 19th from 6 to 9 p.m. in downtown Douglasville. Also, don't forget that same day is the 40th annual Moonlight Run. How many people participate? I know you
participated.
I know you participated.
I
in
have.
that
All of our
run.
children have.
Yeah.
Okay. So everyone, don't forget to come out and support the Moonlight Run. It's happening right here. It kicks off though at the Douglasville Conference Center. And then last but not least, it's harvest time. Yes, it's the Harvest Festival of Arts and Crafts. Happening on October the 19th from 12 to 3 p.m. at Hunter Memorial Park. So these are all the great things that are happening this weekend. We've decided that we're going to really focus on the things that are happening throughout the week in Douglasville, so check them out. If you have an event that you'd like to share with us, inbox us on our DVille Buzzz site. As you've been seeing, Lady D has been out and about all over town doing her thing, doing her thing. And has been awesome. So if you're also interested in having the DVille Buzzz come out and set up, definitely let us know. We want to check out your events as well. That's one of the things that we want to try to do in 2020 is to make sure we become more visible your events.
That's right.
So with that being said, I'm going to turn it over to Lady Di. She has our tidy tip of the day. We already know that she's already writing that book, so she just needs to get in touch with you,
I love
Dr.
it.
DJ,
Tidy tip.
to make sure.
Ooh, Tidy Tip Tuesdays.
Yes.
Tidy Tip Tuesdays.
That's
Tidy
why we do it. Yeah. But she's got a book. God got a book in her.
Oh, yeah.
Okay?
Absolutely.
So she got to get that book done. So now you got the book queen right here. So you have no excuses. Omar.
I will help you.
No excuses.
You guys heard it here.
Oh, I said it live, didn't I? In person. Oh, I can't take it back.
So tell us what our tidy tip is.
Tidy tip. So we have the changing of the season. We know that it went from about 95 to 60 within 24 hours in Georgia here. But now we're going to actually start changing out our bed linens, right? Maybe we'll put some flannels on the bed or change out our comforters. Well, how many times have you cleaned or vacuumed your mattress? Probably zero, right? It's not something that we usually do, but we should actually do that once a month. So when you're changing your linens and you're stripping your summer gear and putting on your winter gear, actually just regular baking soda, you just put it on your mattress and you vacuum it up. Because the mattress holds a lot of dust mites and dander and actually, our skin cells. I know it's not glamorous to talk about this, but I'm going to talk about it anyway.
It's the truth and reality.
It's the truth. So basically, when you're changing out your linens, it's not just washing the sheets, but your actual mattress. Vacuum it. You have the upholstery attachment for your vacuum, and you just vacuum the mattress. It's very easy, and it'll actually keep the dander down. So if you're sneezing a little bit more at night, you can actually do that, and it will keep the allergens down.
Oh, my goodness.
My tidy tip for today is vacuum your mattress the next time you change your linens.
Wow.
So that's what we say about lifelong learning. You can always learn every day,
Amen.
personally and professionally. So
Amen.
thank you for sharing that.
Let's give her a hand in the house. Woo!
Yes.
We also just have a special shout out. A few people in the room. We see also members of your organization. I don't
We
know
sure
if you had to
do.
get a chance to shout them out quickly for coming out and supporting.
I sure will. I sure will. We have Marcita. She is our lifelong member and advisor. We have Peg, who is our treasurer. And we also have Gwen, who is actually a new member. So thank you for
Amen.
joining. Yes.
And Arthur.
And author. And
Of how
author.
many
My
books?
fellow author of 8 books.
8
Working on the
books.
9th, right?
Amen. Amen.
10. Excuse me. Excuse me.
Don't
10
be
books.
Books.
Okay.
I aspire to be like Gwen. Yes.
Tiny tips coming soon.
I know.
Very soon. But you know, I have one more thing to say to
Sure.
Miss Diane
Amen.
too, because the magazine that she
Amen.
was featured in this month for cancer, yes, we have to talk about that. And it's funny, you know, we don't want to talk about ourselves
Amen.
a lot of the times, but this is how we give back to the community. And I'm sitting here trying to look for the cover of the magazine because right now I want to get it right. But Omar, what's the cover?
It is West Georgia Women's Magazine.
West Georgia Women. So this beautiful, dynamic servant leader
Amen.
is in the West Georgia Women magazine. Still talking about cancer, still trying to knock it out because we're losing too many of our women and men. So
Amen.
thank you again.
Amen.
Thank you,
Amen.
guys.
Let's
Yeah.
give her a hand,
Yeah.
guys. So with that being said, we are about to wrap up. Do want to say that I'm extremely excited about the event that's coming up. I know you talked about it already, and people still can participate. So
Yes.
hopefully we can get people riled up and ready to go. I do want to shout out a few of mine, the Zetas that are in the house. Thank you, Zetas, for coming in support. And Edward Jones, they've been here 3 times already during our broadcast. Let's give them a shot. If you want to invest your money, we have an amazing woman to do that with.
Wonderful.
So with that being said, let's remind folks of who's going to be here next week.
Miss Patty Wank from Wank Travel. She
Patty.
is
Patty.
amazing. She's
Yes.
a servant leader.
Amen.
She is just wonderful. And I'm looking forward to having her come on next week and sharing. And she's actually speaking here.
She's going to be
And
ABWA. She has
Amen.
2 speaking
Two
engagements
speaking.
one day.
Amen.
Wow.
Amen.
So you
So
can
we
act-
love Patty.
Yeah, and she
We
does
love
more
Patty.
than just travel, though. Patty
Yes,
does,
much more.
like, she's got about 10 jobs.
Yeah. Yes, she does a lot. Cleaning.
Patty is operating in her purpose.
She is definitely operating her
Amen.
purpose.
Amen.
Yes.
That's the word today, guys. It's amazing. Purpose is the word, man.
Purpose.
Whether or not we know this is the first day of the Jewish calendar of the new year, October the 15th.
Yeah.
And so I'm just ready for all of God's blessings, right?
Absolutely.
And it's awesome to start it off with you.
Thank
like
you.
master organizer, get your stuff together person. So we're getting ready for the year with DJ today. So,
Yes,
so
yes.
with that being said, so thank you so much for joining us.
Thank you.
Again, if you want to follow us on Deville Buzzz, you can. Please share the page though.
Absolutely.
You know, don't just follow us. Don't be selfish. Let somebody else know what's going on. You know, share the page Deville Buzzz with someone, and also if they would like to be interviewed too,
Yes.
right?
Yes, they could contact us and send us a message through our Facebook page, and we will get in touch with you. We've actually had a few influencers in the community contact us, so we
Good.
would love to hear from you. Right now, we are booked until the end of the year.
That's awesome.
Which is
That's awesome.
amazing, and so we've had great response from our community and people that, hey, you know, they said, hey, I know someone that I think people should get to know.
Amen.
Wonderful.
And we want to hear from you.
Amen.
So,
and then the other thing that I think that Diane's doing that's really good, outside of being on the show, you also do these little tidbits before the show.
Yeah.
So even if they can't make it, if you can't, or you don't have an opportunity to participate in the actual full-length show, Lady Di has introduced a new part of the platform, which is focusing on charity. So make sure folks know that, because that might be another opportunity for them too.
So we actually recently had Dr. Claudia come on, and she talked about her Women in Expo event. So if you have an event that you would like the community to know about, or if you have something special that's coming up, we have the holidays coming up, we have a lot of different fundraisers, we have a ton of nonprofits in Douglasville that are doing amazing things. Come on, we would like to chat with you before the interview, the actual
Yes.
live show.
Yes.
So contact us through our Facebook page, Deville Buzzz. like, comment, share. We'd love to hear from you. You can't hurt our feelings,
Amen.
so tell us whatever it is. If you're like, hey, you need to put the lights up, down, sideways, whatever it is, let us know. We got that. I think one day we broadcast it upside down. And if you would like to help us with the lighting, please get in touch with us.
Listen, that was the Taskmaster.
Yes.
Just in case you didn't know, there was a invisible whip that came. It hit Diane first, and then it hit me. So in other words, Lady Di, if you don't got it right this time,
Yeah.
Michelle, you better make sure you're really ready.
But that's all about the process of learning and growth.
Absolutely.
Okay.
And we are definitely
Yes.
showing you how we're learning. Some days
Yes.
will be close-ups.
Yeah.
Some days you're going to be like, what is happening? What is happening is we are learning and we are progressing.
Amen.
That's
So
right.
thank you for being here with us today and joining us today on the Deville Buzz,
Yes.
broadcasting live from the Blue Rose Art Bistro. And we will see you next week.
Bye-bye.
Buzz.